Hi guys, how we doing? It's where are we? Wednesday night. No, it's not. It's Tuesday. Dear, dear. Here we go. Tuesday night. And after watching the streams over the weekend, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, always good fun. Enjoy every one of them, and everybody's got something to offer, I think. Um, but I thought I'd put something out this week, a bit different, as often is the case. So you can see I'm out in the garage. I've just finished work, hence the regulation blue shirt. As you know, I work in a doctor's surgery, but that's another thing anyway. But anyway, I just finished work. It's about, what's the time now? Just coming up 7 o'clock. I'm just set everything up. Now, last night I was out in the garage workshop, call it what you want, and I just tidied up a little bit because, you know, as you all know, we're all just as bad as one another. When I start doing stuff, it goes everywhere. Tools, spare parts, parts that disappear into the ether. Don't even talk about clips. But I had a bit of a tidy up, and I suddenly become aware that just how many duplicate tools I've got. Now, I'm sure, you know, everybody will say, yeah, well, you need them. Well, of course, you always need spares. But I probably don't need 2 or 3 size Allen keys and pliers and speed wrenches and sharp blades and hammers, wire strippers. So I had a bit of a sort through the toolbox last night. I didn't go too drastic. And there was 2 lots. First of all, it's all like the engineering, mechanical type things. And then one was for woodwork and DIY. And I just got thinking, I'm a bit older than a tooth now. I've had a lifetime of collecting, paying tools. Some I've used constantly. Others have never seen the day of light since the day I bought them. However, I thought, well, you know, maybe, just maybe, I could do some good with them. So what I've decided to do, and this is what this is all about this evening, I'm going to, and I'll show you in a minute what I've got here. I've pulled out a selection of duplicate tools, or tools that I don't really need any longer, and I'm going to offer them to somewhere local, to a young lad or girl, obviously, that's just starting out or interested in mechanics or engineering, and I'm going to give them all these tools just to start them off. I can remember when I was 21, I was given for my 21st birthday from my then girlfriend, gave me a socket set, and I've still got that socket set. It's 1/2 inch drive. It's seen better days now, but I've used it on and off all these years. And it started me off, I guess, really on getting my tool collection together. I know she gave me a toolbox and pliers and one thing and another. And I thought, well, maybe I could do the same for somebody else. Maybe I can help somebody else along the line. And I know in about a year or so ago, I had some bits and bobs that somebody was looking for. And it was on, again, one of these local next door type websites, you know, where local people can talk to each other. It's a bit like a local Facebook. And I'm trying to, it was a socket set, that's what it was, a 1/4 inch socket set I think I gave this lad. And I've never heard from him since mine. So I've no, whether or not ever use it, God only knows. But that's my plan. So, and I've pulled out, as I say, a load of stuff. But then again, I got forward thinking even more. And I know I've got a plethora, I think that's the right word to use, of woodworking DIY tools that, again, I've got duplicates of old stuff that I'll probably never use again. And I'm going to do the same with that as well. So all in all, the local DIYers, lads, whatever, and I'm not going to give it to somebody, you know, that says, oh, yeah, mate, I'll have that, mate, you know, and do nothing with it. Just so I can help somebody. So I looked in my DIY box. I've got a big Stanley box here, and it's got this, again, hammers and all sorts of nonsense in there, and I've yet to go through all that. However, just for this evening, I'm just going to show you, as I'm going to bring the camera around. Here we go. This is what I've managed to find. Now, there's a socket there, there's a speed brace hammer, wires, a pair of mole grips, some cutters, big and small cutters, pliers, sockets. There's these miniature Torx star bits, have never been used. And again, these little small drives, small sockets. I'm hoping. Oh, there's an Allen keys there, a set of Allen keys. Oh, yeah, they're metric as well. So I've only got one set of metric and one set of imperial that I do use. So I'll be interested what you guys think. I mean, is this worth doing? You know, do you think somebody will make good use of them? I hope they do, because I'm going to do this anyway. It's a done deal in my head. And I may well find other stuff when I'm messing around looking and stuff, whatever. Incidentally, there's the Stanley toolbox, and I've stripped that all out. You can look in there. Where are we? Can you see inside there? You can just see, and that, believe it or not, is just the tip of the iceberg in there, because that's what I've taken out of those, and down over there somewhere. There's another toolbox. You can just about see the handle sticking out by the vacuum cleaner there. It's full of tools again, full of woodworking tools. So I think I can help somebody out, hopefully. I don't want nothing for them. I'm not interested in money. We'll see how it goes. The only thing I would want, to be frank, is just feedback, just to see what they're doing. Maybe come along and give me a hand. God only knows I need it. Or advice. Or like young Andrew that's just starting up on the StreamYard, who's just starting up. He's well chuffed. He's got some followers already, some subscribers already. And I know he had his shed broken into the other night, which is very sad. Unfortunate the way life goes at the moment. I've been broken into before, to be honest, when I lived down in Cornwall. And the first time they stole a load of my tools, most of which at that time they stole were tools that my father had given me. And that was really, it broke my heart, to be honest, because they can't be replaced. My dad may or may not know, who's still alive, bless him, he's off his legs now, he's 97. He's a cabinet maker, they used to call them furniture makers, and I'm very proud of him. He gave my Mrs. H and I, for our wedding present, he built a solid mahogany writing bureau, which is a beautiful piece of thing, complete with 2 secret compartments. And luckily enough, when I was living down there at the time, I'm sort of going on a little bit now, but I do remember friends that I knew down there in Cornwall at the time rallied around. And one day, one turned up with a brand new jigsaw, electric jigsaw, completely out of the blue, still brand new in the box. He said, "This is you, Phil. Just sorry what happened, and this is just to get you going again." And that stuck in my mind. And several other people gave me bits and bobs, and it just got me going again. So I'd all but lost interest. Because the second time they burgled me, again, about 6 months later, and this is after the police was involved, I used to be, you no doubt hear me ranting about homemade beer Saturday night, which was my big hobby. I still got the equipment up on the top there. You want to see? Can you see all the way up on that? Don't know if you can see above my... Oh, face the wrong way, you silly devil. That's better. Up, where are we? Can you see right at the far end there, by the clock, there's a red bottom boiler and a yellow bottom one and all sorts. That's beer making equipment. Sorry, you got too close a view in my edit then. Never mind. I got broke into again. And they pinched me beers, or some of me beers. And luckily enough, 2 days later, a knock on the door, and a lady come to the door and said, "I've come to apologise." I said, "Yeah, why?" She said, "Well, I've caught my son and 2 of his friends in my sitting room, all drunk as skunks, after drinking your beer that they stole. And the local police were involved and one thing and another." So I didn't mind that quite so much, because I can always replace the beer. But enough about beer making. I know, I think Luke got a bit fed up with it on Saturday night, because I quite enjoyed talking to Gary Gaz about it, because he's really into it big time. Anyway, that's by the by. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, giving away these tools and equipment. So yeah, I was helped out many years ago, and now I hope I can help out somebody else. So just a quick video, talking nonsense as always. I've got lots of things I want to do. I'm suffering at the moment because it's a damn cold out here. I've got my own mower, or the mower my wife used, a Qualcost. Let's see if you can see that as well. You can see that there. There it is, sat up on the bench. One thing I do is look after my equipment. No, leave it. all my tools. So this winter, because we're in the middle of January now, that will be stripped down. I will service the motor, and actually take the motor off, and I clean up all the deck underneath, on top, do the blade, and repaint with black hammerite the inside of the deck. And that's as sound as a pound today as it was 4 years ago. And I don't know how old that one is. Lovely little mower, and I really like it. 450E on it, easy to work on. Suffers from hunting until you change the cartridge, which we've talked about before. Right, there we go. That's enough of me yapping on. So there's nothing really informative. Just I'd welcome your comments. If you think this is a good idea or I'm wasting my time. So there we go. That's all for now. Great for watching. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way. I need subscribers. Subscribe to me. And as I'm talking to myself all the time. And I have got a wish list, and I always forget to put it up. Never mind. Anyway, you stay safe. Take care. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.